This is difficult to tie a shoe with a puppy. Hold on, man. You're untying as I'm tying. Hey guys, Kat here from Standing Stone, and I have my sidekick Hex with me today. He is 11 weeks old, and he has been doing a phenomenal job with training. We've been following along with our online step-by-step dog training program, and he is following that almost to a T. So last sessions, we've been working on his clicker training for sit, his clicker training for recall, his clicker training for whoa, and his clicker training for place training. All in individual training sessions, spending anywhere from 1 to 3 days on each of those behaviors so that he has a solid understanding of those. He associates the cue with the behavior. So today, we are going to throw something new and challenging at him. We are going to be doing cue differentiation. Because in the past sessions, we've only been working on one thing, it's easy for him to get into a flow and a momentum of only offering that behavior that we're working on. So now I need to make sure that he truly understands what behavior is associated with which cue, and I need to make sure that I'm only rewarding for the cue he's exhibiting. So you've got my shoelaces, which is not part of our training program. Let me get that back from you and retie my shoe. Thank you, puppy. So we got his morning meal, which is just his Eukanuba Puppy Pro, and we utilize that for his food reward. And I'm going to start by asking for a sit. Hex, sit. He's like, I'm confused. That's okay. We're going to work through this because the last behavior we've worked on has been whoa, so he's doing a great job with that, but we want a hex, sit. Well, instead of having a default sitter, I have a default whoa and a default place training. And we may, to start this session and help him get into a momentum of training and thinking about the cue that I'm asking for, get rid of the platform, the Cato board, so that he has less options available to him right away. So I'm going to just get that out of the way here. And that's something to keep in mind in your training session. If you are seeing something that's causing an issue, make an adaptation. Hex, sit. Get his attention up high. He's like, where's my reward for standing? There's that sit. So I did not reward him for all of those stands, all of the stuff when he was getting on his Cato board. So we're going to do a few reps of sit, then a few reps of his other behaviors. So sit is typically a really easy one for puppies, so that's what I thought I'd start with. Sit. Get his attention. Hex. Sit. Hex. Come on. Sit. So he thought about offering a sit, and then he got back up into a stand. So, hey, sit. Good boy. So it's important so that we can make sure that he is understanding the cue, only rewarding for when he offers that behavior. Hex, sit. Good boy. Hex, sit. There we go. Got a little more attention and focus going. He thinks he knows what he's doing now. Do a few more sit reps. Sit. Good. Oops, I dropped that one. There's that one. Hex. Sit. Move my feet, attention up high. Good. Now I'm going to incorporate a few recalls, so the target to here. That might have been one I could have started with that would have helped him a little bit more understand we're cue differentiating, because giving him that visual marker of come in and touch would be something that he would recognize. Here, good. Here. So again, recognizing a change that I could have made in his session to get a better result and to help him be successful in this session. Here. Here. Good. I'm going to ask for another sit. Hex. Sit. He's not perfect, guys. This is the first time we've done this cue differentiation, so it's a work in progress. He's going to get better at it as we do more sessions with this differentiation happening. Sit. Sit. Good. It's also important to mention that I've done training sessions with him out here already. So this is not a new environment for him, so I'm not throwing multiple new things at him at the same time. Sit. Sit. Normally, I have an auto sitter and not an auto stander. He is doing an excellent job with that stand behavior, which is good, but I need him to understand that when I'm asking for a sit, that's what I want. Sit. Hex. So I can lure a little bit. Sit. Good. Just got his attention up high with those treats. That helped his little butt sit. Sit. So we're not teaching the behavior, but this is definitely something that has helped with that behavior in the past. Sit. Good. I'm just trying to build a little momentum, getting a few reps at a time so that he can make a little bit sit. Better association. So sit. Good. Sit. Good. Now throw in another here. Sit. Giving a little body language clue to him, which is fine. No. Well, and I didn't cue him that time, but I still marked his sit so that we build a little more. Hey, you can get rewarded for this again, remember? Sit. Here. Good. Sit. Hex. Now I'm going to grab the Cato board again, throw another little behavior at him. Good. Kennel. He's like, oh, I got this one down, Mom. I love this one. We've even worked up where we can send him a little bit from a distance, which is awesome. So, okay, here. So this is an awesome part of adding multiple cues together in the same training session. When you start that cue differentiation is I can tell him to kennel. Kennel. Give him a little body language. But if he doesn't want to come off, I can actually recall him here to me. Now we can throw in a sit. Good. You can see already, just in this session, a lot of improvement in doing the behavior as I ask for it. Kennel. Which is why we like to show you guys the first time we do something so that you see it's not always perfect, it's not always easy. It doesn't go exactly like, you know, a perfect training session would go. Here. So he offered to sit, but I hadn't asked for it, so I asked for a different behavior and then rewarded him for that one. Kennel. I can ask him to sit on his place board. Sit. Good. Here. Now we can throw in a whoa. So he sat. This is where that confusion can come in and where some people say, hey, you don't teach your bird dogs to sit because they're going to sit when you ask them for whoa. That's only if you don't differentiate between the cues and reward him for when he's doing the cue you asked for. So we're going to get, where are you at? Whoa. So he's done a lot of sit reps, so now I just need him to move his feet. Whoa. Should have asked for the whoa first at the beginning of the training session, right? Nah, we want a challenge. We want to make sure that he's actually thinking and his brain is working. Whoa. No? I'll get a quick mark on that whoa behavior here. So remind him, hey, whoa's a behavior you know too. Remember, little puppy? Whoa. Good. Here. Whoa. Good. Kennel. Oh, sorry. Finish crunching first. Kennel. Just a little body language, helping him out, helping his brain think. He's still learning. Sit. Processing, little puppy brain. Thinking hard. Here. Whoa. Kennel. Kennel. He's like, what did you ask me? I wasn't really paying attention. I was looking at the door. Kennel. Got some distractions going on, a few dogs barking in the kennel, which is fine. Working through distractions is an important part of having your puppy truly understand the behavior, and being able to work through those higher distractions is going to allow you to make sure that your puppy truly can respond to the cue in those environments. So, here. Sit. Kennel. Oops. Fell off the bed. I lured you off the bed a little bit too far. Sorry, buddy. Good. Whoa. Good. Sit. Here. Now we're getting somewhere. He's responding really well. Kennel. Now I can actually add a little bit of variable reinforcement and chain some of these behaviors together. So what that means is I'll ask for a behavior, mark it with the clicker, ask for another behavior, mark that with the clicker, ask for another behavior, mark that with the clicker, and then reward him. You kind of have to find the flow and the pattern. When you've got a really food-motivated and focused puppy, you may be able to link 2 or 3 or 4 behaviors together before a food reward comes, but you definitely want to make sure that your puppy's still engaged, still focused, not getting bored, because if a reward doesn't happen often enough, he might just decide, I'm done playing the game right now. So that would look something like here. Sit. There's a reward. Let's try another sequence. Kennel. Sit. Sit. There's another reward. We'll try this one. Here. Sit. Good boy. Nice job, puppy. Let's try kennel. Sit. Here. Good boy. Good boy. This is showing he's getting a much better understanding of all of these behaviors. We can chain them together and utilize variable reinforcement as well. Here. Sit. Kennel. Kennel. So 3 behaviors might be asking just a little too much for Hex, just evaluating what's going on in this session, which is fine. This is the first time we've introduced variable reinforcement into a training session, so maybe I will just link 2 behaviors. It can even be here, here. Good. And then get a reward. Good boy. Awesome job. Well, we've got one more little handful of kibble. We're going to chain 2 behaviors together, and then we're going to call this a training session, a very successful training session. So here, kennel. Good boy. Good boy. You guys, thanks for watching. I'm Kat, the dog trainer. If this session looks like your session, great. If it doesn't and you have questions or you need help, definitely reach out to us on patreon.com/standingstonekennels or follow along on our online dog training courses with step-by-step plans, and we can set up live consults there as well. Till next time, I'm Kat, the dog trainer. This little cutie is Hex, and we will see you in his next video.